But like, ooh, nice. It's good speed kill mode.
Speed driller.
Makes the most sense to me.
So, the second movie that we're talking about today is Detroit Driller Killer. So, first, our introduction to this movie is that this is very low budget, very niche. We've never seen anybody talk about this movie before. And we watched it the first time a couple years ago. Early in our watching movies together, like, era.
It came out in 2020, and that's when we watched it.
It came out, did we watch it in 2020?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so we started watching movies.
6 years ago, Jesus.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, I mean...
It's been a while.
So this is one of our, like...
Go-to.
Golden nuggets. Like our, like, hidden treasure.
It's one of the first things that we watched, and it's been almost impossible to top. Not completely without nostalgia being involved. I think there's also some nostalgia.
Yeah, I feel like this movie is one of the reasons we were like, we've got to share this movie with people.
For sure.
It still holds. This is at least the third or fourth time we've seen it. I think me and Chris have watched it more.
We've definitely individually watched it.
We originally watched it, I think, when you were in the US.
Yeah.
And we had edibles and we were screwed up. And we were both like, did we really watch that?
We just have to watch that again. But it's like, it's very, like, in a way, sleepy and boring. So it was kind of hard to pay attention the whole time. So I think the first time we also kind of missed a lot of it.
So you were like really hazy and you were like, what is this movie? The first time you watched it.
silly, yeah.
So we had to watch it again. When I was there and we were all like a little bit more lucid or whatever.
Yeah.
And then we watched it again just recently for this video. And it's still like, we love it. It's the right amount of bad quality, but also like charming and also...
It's more low budget than incompetent. Like the people,
Yeah.
like it's produced and directed by like two guys, and we do see the director.
Yes.
He's a news anchor, I believe, or doing an interview.
Yeah, so the director has a small cameo in this movie, and then the main character...
Oh, right. Yeah, he was so...
He's also the producer and co-writer.
Yes, he's the co-writer.
And it's about a writer, so this might be,
Matt Jasel?
Jassel.
Jasel?
Jassel? Director is Matt Jasel, and then the main character is Justin Skrull.
Screw.
So
And
which
he's
one of
also a
those
writer.
was the guy that was the newscaster in the movie?
Jassel.
Matt Jasel.
The,
Matt Jasel.
the bald guy.
Jasel.
Jassel.
Yeah.
Jasel. He's a funny...
So let's start at the beginning. This movie obviously takes place in Detroit,
Yeah,
as the name would imply.
We see a lot of establishing shots. It's filmed in Detroit and one other town in Michigan. And you can clearly see, dilapidated factory buildings and like scenic city center.
They show a lot of shots of graffiti, but it's always like
Clean.
nice looking graffiti. Like it's like murals and art and stuff. So they're trying to make it seem like grungy and seedy, but it's not fully giving that.
At the same time, it seems to be genuinely a lot of boarded up housing.
That's true. Yeah,
It's very strange.
There's a lot of abandoned buildings that we see.
Yeah, apparently
alleyways.
very easy access in... if it was truly filmed all in Detroit, or if this guy's just some type of urban explorer and he found an area where there's just a whole bunch of boarded up houses.
Well, Detroit is like, it's got a reputation for being a somewhat abandoned city, at least in some parts. We see him walking down like a main street, and there's like, it looks like there should be shops there, but they're all empty.
And to be like we always knew it as Detroit Driller Killer, but there is an alternate title.
Yes, it's also on IMDb as American Driller Killer, but it's also taking place in Detroit, so that's kind of, there's an emphasis on that.
All
They
right,
talk about it.
So it starts with a dead rat.
Somebody stepping
Like
on the
an
dead
actual-
rat. An actual dead rat.
That's really gross.
Which might be symbolic or might not be.
No, I think that's just...
He is the rat everyone's stepping
I think
on.
that's, well, number one, shock value. Number two, that's him going, this place is disgusting.
He's a clean-looking rat.
I mean, and the funny thing is, there was just like a rat that you get from like a pet store as feed for a snake or something.
Yeah,
But-
maybe. That's like the most gross thing that we
It was
see.
definitely the grossest thing in the movie.
Well,
because it's a real animal, technically. So if you don't want to see that, don't watch that part.
well, it happens at the
Don't
very
watch it.
beginning, and
then
later
at
we
the
see
end
a
as
flashback.
well,
Yeah.
Yeah, he
But-
steps on it again.
But who's our main character? Like, how do we start?
So after we
What's
see
his
that,
name?
we get into. I kind of don't remember exactly how it starts, but we go to the apartment building with
Reno.
Reno. Is that guy's name?
Wow, I don't think that was ever established.
Yeah, I don't know if they ever say his
Oh, he's just a Detroit driller
or
killer.
we
So
catch it. We don't catch it anyway. So the main character's name is Reno. He's played by Justin Scrow. And we see him in the apartment with his really cool goth girlfriend.
Who is actually abusive and hates him for not having any money nor job prospects.
What's this?
Oh, Carol, come on.
You
Tomorrow, I got a
said
meeting
you paid
tomorrow.
this 2 weeks ago.
Tomorrow. You know
Tomorrow.
I'm meeting with the producer tomorrow.
Well, he is kind of a loser. He's supposed to be a screenwriter, but he's not. He doesn't have a job. He's not.
well, that's what a
currently-
screenwriter is. Like, you work from gig to gig. Because
Yeah.
we do see him have an interview with like a big honcho, and he gets a job to write a screenplay, and he starts writing it.
That happens after he has the argument with his girlfriend about.
Well, he has multiple arguments, but
Being
yes.
bum, basically.
Yeah. So then after that, then we go see him like have the interview, but like I'm not sure exactly what happened with that guy, but he gets like.
He gets like there are some
He gets-
mobster-looking
yeah,
dudes.
some mobsters threaten him to
Cancel the
not-
deal.
Yeah, to not give the deal to him, but to somebody else. And I think the message is, oh yeah, like the business is very cutthroat,
or corrupt or
Yeah,
whatever.
or corrupt or whatever.
I feel like they don't explain it very well because we just see the mobster guys dragging the guy out
It
And
does
when
feel
he's on the phone
very
with the
sudden.
girlfriend.
Yeah, like
Right?
and it is, I think, just not very well explained because he doesn't want to put the emphasis there. It's just he's shit out of luck.
Yeah.
It happened to him again. He didn't get the job.
Yeah.
It's to him. It's also for him. It doesn't really matter anymore because he's gonna snap anyway.
But here we see first the typewriter, and on the very like little table that's clearly not made for it, and it's like bouncing around, and we see the first time we see the naked light bulbs.
No. The first light bulb is the first shot of the apartment. We see the
the setup.
lamp with no lampshade, with just the naked light bulb sitting on the table.
Yes, there's one on the
Yeah.
table, and at some point there's one on the kitchen counter as well.
To indicate that he's poor.
I'm talking about the kitchen counter one, and then we see the one with the typewriter.
And
Right.
we also have the candle with the weird oil thing and the thing.
Oh,
with
that's
the-
later in the
Yes,
movie.
Later,
But-
and it's symbolic.
But
So,
the
do you
director likes lighting, and there's no hiding it. It's just there.
Yeah.
Do you think that? So you're thinking that the naked lamps is supposed to represent his destitution or whatever?
I think it's supposed to be like, okay, he's poor, but also this is good lighting, so we want both.
it's the utilitarian as
Yeah.
well.
But it's strange because at some point he sits down to write on his typewriter. There's like a naked light bulb here, and he puts on sunglasses. So is that because of the light, or because he's a writer and he's cool? Are those things
Or he's
connected?
hungover,
Yeah.
and he's not cool, but he's a chud that got hungover for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, there's definitely supposed to be meaning there, but it's also not well done enough that you can tell if it's on purpose or like.
The candle is definitely on purpose because
Well, the
it's,
candle is a lot later. We're not
Yeah, but
in
it's
the
it's
candle
just
yet.
to tie the lighting together.
Yeah.
And later on in in the discotheque cellar, we do have like a spotlight and clearly just someone's like living room light.
Yeah, so
So-
it's got a thing with lighting, but it's
Well, he has lighting, which is
it's because there's no budget here. So we didn't talk about the budget. It supposedly it was like $1,000.
well, it said estimated. I don't know by whom.
Yeah.
Like who's getting paid? None of these people are getting paid.
I cannot imagine that many of these people got more than let's say, some pizza and a handshake.
Yeah, so basically the people in the movie are just the same as the guy, the screenwriter, main character, who's not getting paid. Nobody's getting paid.
I have never been to Detroit, but there seems to be an above average number of goths.
There's a lot of goths in this movie, but we're not at that part yet. So we've got. We see the introduction. We find out he's a screenwriter. He's got a goth girlfriend. He's arguing with. He's not being able to pay his bills. So that's all stacking up to drive him insane.
Yes, but we don't see him boil over. It's just happened in retrospect.
That's true.
Well, it's supposed to, I think. Well, it's the first thing.
He even says that he doesn't remember.
Yeah, exactly. It's the first kill, and it happens all of a sudden. He's standing there, and then she's gone.
Yeah, it's totally her fault.
No, he's an insane person. It's not a statement on the male psyche.
He's on the brink.
He's fallen. Sure, that's
Is she not real? Is she real or not?
Well,
No, we're going back and forth in time.
and
She was real.
killed her.
Yeah, so
And
we
it's
don't
to
exactly
indicate that
see it,
he
right?
kind of blacked out and doesn't know that he did it. And the first couple of, I think when he starts talking to, well, that's further off on from the movie, he starts talking to somebody about the killing. He says, I don't remember much of what I do.
Yeah, he says he remembers it, but it's like it's not him or something. But he's from the beginning of the movie. He's already lost it. So we never see that switch really. Like he's already gone crazy. Oh,
Well-
we didn't talk about the commercial where he sees
Crazy Ivan,
Thriller.
I think. Crazy
The
something.
drill.
I think
He
it's
did-
Crazy Ivan.
Crazy Tito
Crazy Tito, yeah.
wiggling while he's typing.
Light is wiggling.
Crazy Tito! With these prices, I'd
Crazy
have to be
Tito.
crazy. We got sporting goods, 20%
Crazy Tito is a large part about why I like it.
Yeah, because that's where he gets the drill.
20%
Or where he
off.
says he gets it.
20% off. Crazy Tito!
Crazy Tito! It's only $20 for that drill.
Bucks. You could get a drill at the little for
Need to
10.
nail something?
What?
It's not lit.
What are you waiting for? She's just a whore. Hardware.
Is it supposed to be him hallucinating?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's going crazy.
So he sees a commercial while he's doing his typing. He sees a commercial for Crazy Tito's, and that's supposed to be the first part of where he like switches. He sees the guy advertising the drill.
I don't think so.
And then the Crazy Tito starts talking to him, but it's clearly not what's happening in the commercial.
Yes.
That does
he's losing
happen,
it.
but he already has to drill. Because he comes into the house with a bag full of the
Yes,
drill,
did come
and
home
then he
with a
sees the
bag,
commercial, I
yeah.
think.
Yeah, so he sees the commercial about the drill, but he's already got the drill. So
And later on, he uses a different drill, but he still says it comes from Crazy Tito.
yeah. So it's a little like you can tell he's trying to do something, but it's also not quite there.
Well,
it's missing some pieces.
It's also an insane killer, who cannot maybe not be trustworthy because his memory. But yeah, like from
That's what they're trying
a storytelling
to.
point of view, like either it is or it isn't. It doesn't really matter.
We're trying to portray that he's like lost his mind or whatever, but it's
But-
also like a little inconsistent.
But we're 10, 12 minutes in. We haven't even talked about any of the kills yet.
well,
First kill is the wife of the girlfriend.
The first kill after he sees the commercial, he like loses it and then he kills the girlfriend, right?
And we see her dead
He
in
loses
the
the
bathroom.
job.
Oh yes, after the phone
She
call,
freaks
she's on the
out.
call and she finds out that he doesn't get the screenwriting job. She finds out that he didn't get the screenwriting job,
And, she
and then
freaks
he
out at
loses
him,
it.
And then all of a sudden, she just doesn't. She's in the shower cabin or whatever.
Yeah, we see her dead in the shower, all bloody, and we see her plushy guts hanging out.
Yeah, her
Yes.
guts were out, and it was hilarious looking.
And I think he is covered in blood.
Yes,
Yeah.
at least
And
in some way, but I'm not remembering specifically.
Honey, I think we should see other people.
And
what happens after that?
I think he goes on a short killing spree outside, and then they found some camera footage of his back, and then he goes on the run after he took care of his girlfriend in a suitcase,
Yes, there
which he
was,
throws into. I wouldn't even call it a storm drain. It's just, and he throws next to it
Yeah,
a dumping zone.
Literally just throws the suitcase next to like a drainage ditch.
The famous Detroit River. Imagine just driving past like while they're filming it. It looks so weird. We'll look into that deep this.
Bro.
Exactly.
Just not even in. Next.
Yeah, so he's very incompetent, basically.
Well, he's working on impulse. Like don't judge him.
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be.
It's not a planned murder. He snapped.
I mean, it is this empty in the city.
We're just he's
at
getting
night
robbed.
in America. Oh my god.
It's a guy in a suit with his knife.
This movie's pretty gory. How am I gonna put it in a YouTube video? You're gonna have to censor it all.
Yeah. I've seen people blur. I've seen people use it. There's just random dudes trying to rob him. Fuck with
Yeah.
him. They all have weapons now. Nice.
Him.
But
Yeah.
we have to talk about the streetwalkers.
And then there's
I think
two
that happens after.
women, and one of them is apparently the special effects artist.
Makeup artist.
the
The
makeup
makeup artist,
yeah.
and she's also a like
Streetwalker number 1 or 2. I'm
Yeah.
not exactly sure which one.
One we constantly hear, and the other that we don't hear or barely see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they're just standing out there talking to nobody because there's literally nobody out there. We
They're-
never see anybody outside.
They're talking to each other about how bad business is as a streetwalker.
And how good it used to be.
Yeah, because she used to get like $300, and now at some point she offers to do it for $5.
Yeah, well, our main
some-
character comes along.
Mr. Killer, the driller killer.
Yeah.
It's just the idea. Oh my
Oh
god.
yeah, I remember the
Oh yeah, the hose.
Simply Hydro.
I'll suck it. $20.
This is probably.
I remember this horrible press.
Yeah, you're probably better off going into a bar and hitting up guys in there.
Oh, so how do you know so much about the prostitution business?
Yeah, I don't know anything about
What-
this, but I've never seen
What-
this happen.
What don't you understand about streetwalkers?
You can afford me.
Well, I think
You can
that
afford me.
What's that? Come back. Say it to my face.
There's not a person over there.
we're not supposed to see that thing.
My pimp is non-existent. He's a motherfucker who doesn't pay me. Such a goddamn
We're sitting out
motherfucker.
here doing the work, sucking the nastiest dick in this fucking town.
But I love
and
him.
he makes money off us.
I love him though.
And she offers him $5 for
And
a
And he
her
just
service.
drills one of them, and
Instantly.
the other one starts running away.
yeah, we get an amazing chase scene.
Yeah, the chase scene was hilarious. Where she gets a hold of the drill somehow, threatens him with the drill. That's amazing.
Then trips.
Yes,
Then trips and falls face
on
first
the
onto the
drill.
Is it eye socket first?
Yes, and there's like a mannequin, and we see it like, oh
No,
my god, the
the-
special effects are so
Seamless.
It was amazing.
Oh my god, girlfriend, look.
Oh my god, girlfriend, look.
Girlfriend.
Is she doing an accent or is it
$5?
That's too
She's still
little.
pretty low, pretty quick.
$5 hole?
$5.
Well, he's a sexy dude.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Oh.
drill to the gut.
Penetrated.
I think the other one would run, right?
We don't really want to see her run. Nice side move though.
Okay, she is right.
Slow motion, but not really.
If I
It's
saw
still
somebody
walking.
get
Drill boys in the
drilled,
background.
I would be running way faster than this.
A lot of ass.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh,
that is kind of the point.
full booty.
Stay away from me. Who the fuck do you think you are? You don't do this in fucking Detroit. This is my town, you sucking motherfucker.
The drill is not exactly that dangerous, but alright.
Oh my
What
god.
do you mean? It's such a fake doll moment.
I know, but the idea of
I
that
guess so.
happening. Yeah, well, It's worse than Ricky O. Look, oh, that look good.
Oh my god.
That look. Just gonna say anything. One letter.
Witty line?
Nothing.
You're the screenwriter, man.
Nothing. He said nothing.
He's on a rampage.
I'm on a rampage.
I was concerned for the lady.
It's somewhat reminiscent to another movie we once called Ricky O, and it's like it's clearly fake, but it's still gory.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty gory. This movie is pretty gory, but it's so like low budget.
It's so unrealistic that you don't really take it serious.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sensitive to gore, and I can still watch this movie
Yeah,
because it's so
too fake.
fake.
But
it's
it's
too fake to think
the-
or trigger the nervous response. You know?
the chase with the streetwalker. Like before that, there's a little ring around a pole at some point.
It's so pathetic.
Later on, we also get some Scooby-Doo shit, I believe.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
It's that's in the basement that he goes after.
But
he
like
tries to escape.
so his girlfriend he kills out of rage. All the other kills are just because they're fucking with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just happen to be there.
He's like, well, I've already killed now. I might as well defend myself.
Well,
Just like lost it.
one guy threatens him with a knife. That's self-defense, and
Yeah.
then it just escalates.
Yes.
Yeah.
At that point, he's just okay. Now I'm just snapped.
Oh, but we didn't talk about at the beginning. We also see him in his apartment, and there's a really shitty band living underneath him, and they were playing really shitty.
What was the band name?
Spunk, sploosh, sploosh. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
We see the band Splooge playing their awful music, and
It was bad music.
It was really funny.
well, to be fair, it's
Their fake music is so funny.
Yeah.
It's fake music that's supposed to be horrible, but it's like pretending to be horrible British punk.
Yeah.
Yes.
A lot
Yeah.
of yelling and not a lot of actual lyrics.
And while they're making loud music, he beats on his floor because they're beneath him.
Gently beats on the floor.
And then they even though they shouldn't be able to hear him, they get a broomstick and they say something like "fuck you, old man" or something.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Later on, we'll meet these characters again.
So I'm saying that because after he goes on the rampage, he
Rampage.
sees the news thing on TV, right, where they're reporting that.
They only got like footage of his back though. He's totally in the clear.
But people know about the driller killer.
Yes.
It's like we don't. It's not really shown properly, but the city knows about it and they're scared because people reference it at some point.
Yes, yes. So he sees that, so now he's on the run. And then I think the next scene is him following the goth woman around Detroit, right?
First attempt and later, and she gets away. But yeah, there's this long chase scene where he hides behind a very thin pole.
right.
Yeah, so
Right.
he's chasing this goth woman because she reminds him of his
No,
girlfriend.
that's meaning we're ascribing.
Yeah,
to-
we're-
No, he says that. He says that.
Okay. Okay.
He says
I
that
didn't
later.
Remember that?
Because after she gets away, a child shows up.
Right. Right. And that's who he says it to.
Yeah,
I
he
didn't-
starts
I
talking
totally
to the
forgot.
child.
The child seems to know way more than he should.
How many have you killed?
5, 6, 3, 12. I'm like in and out. I kind of don't remember.
And it
Right.
becomes very fast, it becomes apparent, okay, this is a figment of his imagination.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the child, we don't know if the child is supposed to be him as a child or if it's just like
Part
a
of him,
child.
Yeah. It's hard to tell.
But he clearly says a point that I am you.
Yeah.
I think he literally says that at some point.
So yeah, it seems like it's supposed to be him as a child, maybe.
And this is where he says that he doesn't remember killing his girlfriend, I think.
Yeah, so he starts talking to the child about what he's experiencing while he's doing the killings and like how he's feeling and stuff. So you can see the director's like putting in some thought here.
Some.
And then we get to the point where we meet aforementioned band filming their music video, which we
Right.
see.
2, 3, 4.
Yes.
And I think the child says, I will go away if you kill all of these people violently.
Yes.
Yeah. Make it cool.
If I whack these guys, you'll leave me alone?
Yeah, I'll leave you alone, but make it bloody.
Wait right here.
Yeah, so maybe he's had these
Urges. or whatever.
urges since he was a child and he's been keeping them down and they're finally being released because he can't control it anymore.
But the thing is, he doesn't seem like he's out of control.
Yeah, that's my biggest issue is that the guy never seems like crazy enough.
Well, he does in that one scene in the alley when he's talking to all his different all different
Well,
personalities.
we're not at that, but
I know,
we're
but
not at that,
that's the
yes.
only moment he truly seems crazy, and he starts singing. Is also kind of, I assume, the actor trying to show off.
So I don't know what you're hassling me for. I'm just a guy. I'm just trying to make my way. When I was a robber in Boston Place, you gathered around me with your fond embrace. I'm a writer. I'm a creative person. I'm trying to piece together the world as it's presented to me
But everything's
in
so
a
dirty,
way that
cold,
I can
wet.
understand it. Can you understand that I might need that?
I feel like that whole scene was improvised.
Maybe.
Well, he wrote it, but so it doesn't matter if he wrote it before. It's his own work. at
That's
some
true.
point.
It's
well, co-wrote it.
improvised out of his brain or whatever.
But yeah, we get banned, and I think this is the only kills that don't use a drill.
What does he
used
use?
the
wrench.
It was the wrench.
Yeah, to kill the the person filming,
Yeah.
and they're just like on the side of the road. Like you can see cars driving on the main road behind them, and they're just in front of like an abandoned like Jiffy Lube or
Yeah, garage of some sort. It's
like maintenance garage.
Something, yeah.
and he kills all of them in a bloody way with a wrench. One of them gets away and he chases a bit.
And he shoves the wrench down their gullet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gross.
Yeah, it's pretty gross, but also like very silly because it's so like fake.
We don't see the kid again, do we?
No, that was the last time.
Even though one of them technically got away, I think.
He even went back to the rail where he left him, and he was like, "Kid," and then he was no longer there.
So, do you think that's like symbolic?
Like if you actually do this thing,
get it out of your
you
system.
will actually kill your inner child.
He's killing his inner child, or is he fulfilling like his inner urges, and now he's like becoming the killer that he was always meant to be?
Or they only had the child for a day.
That's possible. That's possible.
Hey, buddy, you need a ride?
Okay.
We have the other killer that picks him up in a car.
We got to talk about that.
There are other parts of this movie.
So he's on the run, and then
Sitting at a bus stop.
he's sitting at a bus stop, and a guy pulls up in the car and picks him up, and then starts talking to him. What? Like the guy is also wearing a mask, right?
Yeah, he's wearing like a mask that basically hides everything but his eyes.
But it keeps falling off. I think.
But it keeps falling down, but it also made it look like a COVID movie. Because
Yeah,
the
but-
only interaction this guy had with this guy was just in a car with like a mask on.
I think that this movie was filmed in 2019 because the copyright at
before
the
COVID,
end
yeah.
says 2019. So this
Yeah.
is technically filmed before, like,
Before the apocalypse.
pandemic. But it gives very like there's nobody in the background. It's very empty in all of the scenes.
Most of the scenes is just the director and the main actor, and
Yeah.
I assume they did like 80% of most of the work. I could be wrong about that.
And
Yeah, I agree.
they're filming like out in public on the streets.
It looks
and
good
there's just
though.
nobody there.
Most of the time,
Very
yes.
empty, yeah.
But yeah, so we're we're in the car, and the guy who picks him up starts talking about how he's an artist and
Likes his work.
yeah.
And what do you use? I use a drill from Crazy Tito's. And then I think his thing is a circular saw.
I just get really creative with my circular saw. I feel like each piece of work is a masterpiece.
Yes,
Right,
he's
yeah.
a circular saw killer.
We don't see that. We
He's
just hear
talking
about it.
about how he's like creating masterpieces and stuff like that. He's creating his art by killing people, apparently.
And-
So
Well, that's what we're inferring. I think he.
no, that's
He
literally
says
what he
his
says.
art,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So that's literally what he says. So, like, what is the point of that?
Just to show that it's normal, that other people are the same,
world is
or just as a joke. Because
People are just natural born killers.
he picks him up, we have this interlude, this story, and then he just drops him off somewhere. We never see this character again.
No,
Yeah.
that was it.
We never we never learn anything before or after. We never hear about him on the news. The only time we hear the news is the one scene where they're talking about the driller killer.
Because our guy is the Detroit killer driller. Maybe that's the Minnesota like saw killer.
Saw killer.
Maybe they're all very regional and there's like districting shit.
You know, man.
Something.
Just passing through.
So that's like a
Yes.
really random but interesting scene. And then after that,
We got a couple doing cards in their house.
yes, some very nerdy, very nerdy couple that seems like it's their actual house because there's a picture of them on the wall.
I mentioned that everyone in the cast kind of looks like they're in D&D because they look very D&D people.
It's
Maybe-
their D&D group.
Yeah, it's the D&D group that got together and decided to make a horror movie together.
Because I don't mean it as an insult, but it looks like more nerdy people than anything else.
Yeah. So the couple
What-
are playing cards, and then the guy in the couple pretends that he's the driller killer.
How does he do that?
With a mask and a drill, and he just goes.
What kind of mask?
Was it just a bag or
It was a
something?
burlap sack, I think.
It was just a bag. Yeah.
Yeah, like a burlap
With
sack
two holes.
in it.
I'm the driller killer. I'm a psycho. I'm gonna drill you in the head. I'm probably a meth. Drill.
Which is random because the driller killer never has that.
Until this man introduces it.
Well, he was just like trying to be creepy.
Yeah, because he puts on a mask and he goes, I'm the Detroit killer driller. He opens the door and does that to the neighborhood. He comes in, his wife or girlfriend says like, knock it off or whatever. And then the actual driller killer comes in and just, starts owning the place.
Holds them hostage and very awkwardly kills them.
Bro, don't yell that outside your house.
Wait, didn't he? Wasn't there a bat involved?
No, we saw an actual bat at the rave.
No, there's a bat on
Yeah,
the
I know.
wall at the couple's house. So he grabs that first,
Yes.
and then he gets the drill.
Because it's Detroit, everybody has a bat on the wall.
Right.
But no, because the guy was doing the driller killer things, he also got his own drill, because he lost his original drill at some point. I don't know where. Well, I assume the streetwalker fell on it and he didn't get it back.
Didn't get it back.
Yeah.
So we are up to our second drill, which is
Which he says he got from Crazy Tito's, but
that's fair. Well, maybe he recognized the brand.
maybe.
Maybe like.
Okay.
So then he kills both the couple. He takes the mask, and then he goes and finds the random rave, right?
The rave that we saw people
the
coming.
girl.
We saw the very start of the first people coming in. Sorry.
Yeah, we see the rave, and it's just like an abandoned basement in a building somewhere. That seems like it's just actually that.
This place used to be? No. This was a fucking funeral home, dude. This is where the bodies came down and everything.
And who shows up? Who's the big group that shows up?
There's just a big group of goths that shows up.
Yeah,
Most-
most women.
Mostly women. At some point, 2 men show up. Well, 3
And
if you've
they've
done
got like a.
And one of them starts rapping.
Oh, yeah!
Incredible talent.
I don't remember the guy rapping.
You don't?
And it's clear that there's no music playing, but they overlaid some music, and it makes no sense.
We don't see speakers, we don't see a DJ. Just first a horde of goth women, and then 2 guys separately, one of them with weird glasses with googly eyes.
Yeah, the googly eyes make no sense to me.
I assume he didn't want to be recognized or something.
Maybe it's to show that they're on drugs or that they're drunk or something.
Yeah, because these goth girls are just raving out, making a little circle, which is very realistic.
Where's the music, guys?
This is the music.
I forgot the rave music.
But we don't see speakers, we hear clearly fake music. Then the guy with the googly eye shows up, and he's clearly Big Pimpin' here.
Yeah,
he's clearly
yeah.
the guy. 'Cause,
No,
like,
he is literally called Big Pimpin', isn't
Is
he?
he?
Don't they call him that in the movie? I'm pretty sure they
that
do.
seems a little much.
They say that. I'm pretty sure in the movie.
Oh yeah, that's just a phrase though.
I don't know if it's supposed to be his name.
Let's see if we can recognize the character.
Larry the Rapper.
There was an
character.
FBI agent. Oh, that's him, Larry the Rapper. Because there's only one guy who raps.
Okay. Yeah, he has this whole rap scene, and honestly,
Well, the people ask like, do your rap or do your thing.
yeah, I have no idea what he says in the rap. But it's
You're
really
a rap
bad.
expert.
It was not.
Not bad.
Not 100% god awful, but it was not good.
Yeah.
This is your commander speaking. I demand that you step forward to the stand, leaving no hand unmanned. So withstand or disband. This man assists and whips glands with dick, fam. Don't get it twisted, cause the damage he's inflicted is like 10 grams of sand in a band around his britches.
One of the girls was asking for drugs, right?
Yes, as
And
you
then
do.
they start
Molly.
cheering Molly.
Our killer shows up. There's a doorman who gave our rapper first some sass, but he was just joking around.
Right.
And he instantly lets the killer through. But there is a fight in a little side room.
Yeah.
With
And
some
we
toilet
see-
bowls.
There's a gun on the wall that we see as well.
There's a clearly fake AR-15 on the wall.
Yeah, yeah.
You come to drill, you come to chill.
Look, this is a valid question.
And the main character, the driller killer, kills the guy, the bouncer.
Well,
Right?
he injures him.
Also,
Well, he seems to kill the guy.
also, when I say it's empty, I mean it's bare. There's nothing on the wall. There's nothing on the floor. There's
raw
some old like toilet bowls, and there's just a rifle on the wall.
It's actually an abandoned building somewhere.
The rave section, or the disco floor, whatever you want to call it, it's just empty. We see some spotlights. At some point, we see some decoration lights. Again, no speaker, no bar. It's just empty.
Yeah,
So a doorman is now injured, incapacitated.
past Dayton, yeah.
He goes to the floor, and nobody seems to recognize him. And somebody asks him if he has drugs.
Molly.
They cheer Molly, Molly. And then he starts his rampage and starts murdering.
Start
them.
drilling.
He starts drilling.
He gets to doing his thing.
But nice. Speed kill mode.
Speed driller. You know, but
And
driller killering.
Yeah.
Look, there's a final girl, I suppose, because like one of the goth girls survives longer than the rest. And then the final battle is him and the doorman who wasn't dead, really.
Yeah. The doorman, we saw the gun before, and now the doorman's got the gun.
But do either of you remember the end?
Yeah, I remember because he goes to shoot the gun, and nothing happens.
So this gun that was on the wall that was presumably preloaded, he didn't. Well, he was injured, so you wouldn't check. But yeah, he picks up the rifle, holds it to his head. I think the trigger pull is the last thing we see.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
No, it
doesn't
doesn't
go
go
off,
off.
and then he responds, and then it just ends.
Yeah, it just ends. So the driller killer killed all these poor goths in the rave that were just trying to have a good time and get messed up on Molly and
Listen to some rap.
listen to some
they were just trying to
rap.
listen to some very indie rap.
And he just kills them, and the doorman we're assuming as well, and it just ends there.
That's it.
No, it's you know, it's like Tarantino. It's like a shot in Fade to Black. You know, even less than that. But like it's an open ending and it's very artsy.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's so like it's very bad, but it's also entertaining.
What parts of it are bad?
Well, it's clearly got no budget, and he's just filming it with his friends.
Very hokey.
The main character's acting is absolutely awful. Like
I disagree.
He's not
He's all right.
convincing as a insane murderer to me.
Oh, you can talk about that, but I don't think he's a bad. We've seen worse acting.
I think he was trying to give every man that snapped, but he's just not.
He's not on a he is on a rampage, but he doesn't look like he's on a rampage. He seems very controlled.
The whole time he didn't seem like he was kind of crazy. I know it's that difficult to convey that you're crazy.
Well, he doesn't look movie crazy.
Yeah,
Because he
Yeah, I
is
guess
stalking random women and
he
shit.
kind of just looked like a regular guy that was making shitty choices the whole time.
It's like his delivery.
But no, he looks cool. He has a little like half turtleneck going on, and then he has
yeah,
a weird asymmetrical like hairdo.
After he kills his goth girlfriend, then he becomes a goth. So there's definitely some kind of fixation with goths in this movie.
No, he wouldn't look out of place in a goth group, but like if you only see him, you wouldn't say he's goth.
But he's got the necklace and the black turtleneck, and
Yeah, but he hasn't dyed his hair, and that's the most important thing.
yeah, but he's not willing to dye his hair in this movie.
See, he's not fully goth yet.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's still trying to get theater work.
but there's still like a major theme of goths in this movie.
I don't think it's a theme. I think it's a happenstance because that's the people he knew. But I could be wrong.
That could be the case. Like it just happens to be that he knows a bunch of goths that like making bad horror movies because let's be real, goths do like horror movies, so that could be it. But
So yeah, definitely low budget,
definitely low budget.
very small casts. Better get used to this main actor because you're seeing him a lot.
Seeing him the whole time.
The movie's all about him.
Yeah.
There are very few scenes he's not in.
At least it feels more like a passion project more than a money grab.
Because there are multiple movies with like Driller Killer. This is like a sequel or an homage to like a 1970s movie. So,
Apparently, one that we have not seen.
which also has a sequel apparently. It's
Driller Killer 2. Yeah, we haven't watched those, but it
That
can't
might
be
be
better
good.
than this.
no,
So, yeah,
unlikely.
I was looking up the duration here. It's 71 minutes long. It doesn't necessarily overstay its welcome.
Definitely, it's not full of padding.
It's not at any
Except-
point terribly boring, but it is a little sleepy. You know?
No,
There
it's
is a
not
few
very
scenes that
fast-paced.
run a little too long, like the scene where he's talking to himself in the alley.
The pace is slow, but there is a pace. The alley is maybe the notable exception to that. But we can follow the story. We can hear the dialogue. We understand what's going on.
Yeah.
Some of these bad movies, the lighting is so bad we can barely see it, and the audio is so bad that we can't tell what they're saying. And this movie at least doesn't have those problems.
No, like the lighting is good, and we can see the lighting.
Yeah, and they were doing they were attempting some good shots.
Well, some of the shots were like, no, it's filmed well, especially for no budget. Like it's is passable.
Yeah, it's gory, but it's not like.
I think it's charming. Yeah,
A little gross, but it's not too much. Like, I'm very sensitive. And it just comes off more as like silly.
Yeah.
and it does deliver on gore and on kills, and I think it does well to spread the kills throughout the movie.
Yeah, for sure.
So there's a lot. There's more good than bad in this, but just the budget makes it glaring. It's clearly a B movie just by budget alone.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
definitely this is one of our one of our favorite bad movies that we've watched, just because it's entertaining, there's something there, it's watchable.
And we discovered it out of nowhere.
Yes, so this is like our
We went in cold, and we uttered the title like, "What is this?"
yeah. We've watched a lot, and
Well, since then, mostly.
this one's definitely a lot more watchable than most of the ones that we've seen.
Yeah. It's really difficult to find bad movies that are still in some ways redeemable.
Yeah.
And this movie has a lot of things.
Yeah,
going.
it's a very charming movie, I would say.
Yeah. So what would your guys' rating for this movie be?
Well, it's very difficult for me because personally, this is one of my favorite movies to nostalgically think about.
Okay.
Like watching and thinking back, like, yes, what a fucking ridiculous movie. So I would personally, like, if I wasn't too scared about, like, oh no, the budget is low, I think it's, like, for me personally, watchability, like an 8 out of 10.
Okay.
So
yeah.
like a B or something.
Yeah. This is not like about quality. This is about like watchability,
Enjoyment.
Yeah.
enjoyment. Yeah.
Yeah, since it's so short, you don't have to feel too bad about investing a whole bunch of time. It's
Yeah.
not like 3 hours where you're like, well, now I sat through Dune Part 1 and now I have to watch Dune Part 2. That's also 3 fucking hours of my
Yeah,
life.
it's like
kind of thing.
6 hours.
Yeah, so
of
it's an
investment.
hour and 10 minutes, and some of it is credits. So it's compact and it's not wasting your time.
The budget is really the biggest weakness, if you can call it that.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a lot of craft in the gore, but it's definitely this is better than we could have done. Like this is
It was definitely like, I feel like with apparent lack of budget, this is as good as they could have done.
Like I'm saying, like it feels like there's effort put into it. There's some passion here. Like they're doing it because they want to, rather than they're copying something else and trying to make money off of it.
no, they might be copying the other Driller Kill, but it doesn't seem like so. I've like glossed over them. It
Not like
seems
you're
completely
cashing
different.
in on recent hype for the Driller Killer
Yeah.
franchise. No.
No, they made a B movie adaptation of a movie that most people didn't even know existed to begin with.
Yeah, yeah.
Which we haven't watched yet.
No.
We should, so that we can reference.
Yeah, but it's never gonna live up to Detroit Driller Killer.
No, but
There's
that's
something
fine.
special
I
there.
need to know the frame of
origin.
mind that the guy was in when he was making this movie, Cassie. I need to
Okay,
know
okay.
more about his mindset.
His inspiration.
Yes, so that we can learn more.
All right, so Stefan, what would your rating be?
I think it's very similar to what Chris said. Like 8 out of 10, like solid B. If budget is something you cherish, like don't watch it. It's not for you.
Yeah.
Well, this is specific. Our channel
I
is
know,
about
but
B movies. So if you're here for good movies,
But that's it.
Move along.
That's it. Weakness because everyone has like, oh, I can't watch things that are not in English or that are extremely gory or that are nonsensical. If that's your thing, don't watch it.
if you like
But-
watching bad movies,
Bad
this
effects.
is gold. This
Yeah.
is gold.
like the bad gore effects make it hilarious. Like it's a charming movie because you kind of see how they did everything. Like, oh, that's what they did.
Yeah.
It's,
You get a little glimpse into the life in Detroit as well.
Yes, because like most movies we watch are either LA based or New York based. It's
Yeah,
very
or Vancouver.
yeah.
Vancouver?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's yeah.
I agree. I would give it like a B plus for watchability, and it's not too long.
But it's not accessible for normies. That's my point.
If you're looking for a good movie, this is not it. But if you're looking for a good quality B movie,
If
this is good.
If you want like Scream 4, we have it home.
Yeah.
It's a competent movie. It's not good.
It's better than it has any right to be. There's enough interesting things in it. The movie itself is likable.
Yeah.
Likeable parts about it.
All right. Well, I think that's pretty much wraps it up, and
Cut, print.
there we go.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, that was it.
I remember